Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics consultant in Hong Kong. Today I am talking again about peach blossom, about relationships, but this time we are not looking at it from a Bazi astrology perspective, but more from a Qimen Dunjia forecasting perspective. Now this is something very, very new, and I will try to make this very, very easy that even complete beginners can use this. Now, this particular method that I'm going to show you has to do with filtering intentions in a relationship. So let's say you have met someone, it's very, very new, and you're not quite sure what his or her intentions are towards you. Is this a good guy? Is this an honest girl? You know, these kind of questions, because it's very, very new in the relationships, and you're not quite sure whether it's going to work out or not, or whether he's honest with you or she's honest and straight up with you. So don't use this in a when you are already years into a relationship. This is really right at the beginning, when you just want to filter out whether this is a good person or not. Yeah, it's not to be used when you are already in an established relationship or in a marriage. That usually it's too late then. You want to know these things before you get in too deep. So really the questions you ask is what are the intentions of this person? Yeah, that's the question you ask. Now, what you need to do is, when this question arises, you then go to this particular URL. I will also post it in the notes to this video below. So you go to this URL. You do not need to log in. Just scroll down the page and you will see there is an hour chart. Yeah, it says here current hour chart. Now, the Chinese hours are always 2 Western hours. So you plot this kind of forecasting chart, or you don't actually have to plot it. Whenever that question comes into your head, what are the intentions of this person towards me? You go to this URL and then you scroll down and you get exactly the chart that you need. Don't try to backplot. That is a different method. And don't try to ask this question every day. Yeah, ask the question once. The moment it pops into your head, you go to this URL on your phone or on your laptop and you scroll down on that website and you see this particular hour chart. It changes every 2 hours. If you're not happy with the answer, do not go again and check 2 hours later. Yeah, the first chart is always the correct one, whether you're happy with the outcome or not. So don't cheat, and don't check every week or every month. Really, that's not how it works. It's a one-time thing. When you meet this person, and then maybe you go on a first date, and on the way home you're thinking, yeah, what are the intention of this person? You go on this URL, scroll down, check that chart. That's it. Yeah, so don't overthink it. It's really as easy as that. Now, in this particular chart, you see a lot of Chinese characters, but what we are concerned with are the top components here. So these are called the stems. Yeah, so we are only concerned with the top ones. You see there's some at the bottom, but we don't look at those. Don't get confused by those. We're not interested. Yeah, so only the top ones. And among those top stems, we are only concerned with this one that is called Geng. And we are only concerned with the one that is called Yi. Only those two are important. Yeah, so don't look at anything else. Only this top that is called Geng, and only the top that is called Yi. Now, if you are a guy and you went on a date with a girl, and then you ask yourself, what are her intentions towards me? Then you, as the guy, you need to look here at Yi. This is the box that you are interested in. You can ignore the Geng. You are just looking at this. So if you, the asker, are male, you only look for the box that has the Yi. If you, the asker, is female, so you went on a date with a guy and then you want to know what his intentions are towards you, then you are going to look at this box with the gung. You are interested in gung. Yeah, and they can appear anywhere in the chart, but at the top. Yeah, at the top, not at the bottom. Yeah, so in this particular case, the gung is in this west box and the yi is in the north box. So again, if you are male, you want to know the intentions of the female, you look at where is the yi. And if you are female and you want to know the intentions of the male, you look at gung. Yeah, very, very simple and straightforward. Now, in the next step, so we've got 2 sample charts here. And again, here, if you're male and the asker, then you are the gung and you look for yi. And if you are female and you want to know the intentions of the male, then you look for gung. So let me just have a look at this one here. So in this chart number A, we are looking at gung. Yeah. Therefore, this would be a female asker. Yeah, you are female and you want to know the intentions of the male. That's why you are looking at this box. This chart here would be for a male, yeah, because you want to know what the intentions of the female are. That's why you are looking at the yi, yeah. Anything else you just ignore. These are the only things you look at. And they can appear in any of the boxes, but only on top. Yeah, don't be concerned about what's happening at the bottom. Yeah, here we have another E, but this is irrelevant. So don't worry about that. Only look at the top left stem, E and gung. And then you check which component, which deity is together with that stem. The deity is always on the top right in the same box. Yeah, here. Always in the top right in the same box. So in this particular case, you have gung together with a deity called the chief. And here in this chart, you have yi together with a deity called earth or 9 earth, right? So these are the 2 things that you're looking at. It could be, you just check what the deity is. There are several different options. Yeah. So if you're female, again, you look at the box with gung. If you are male, you look at the box with yi. You circle the yi and the gung, and then you check on the top right, what deity do you have there? Very simple. Now, if you have the chief, 9 heaven or heaven as it's called, earth, 9 earth or 6 harmony, then the intentions are good. Yeah, the intentions are noble, so to speak. So this is a good person. They have very honest intentions towards you. There's no ill will. They don't want to cheat you. They don't want to scam you. They're really honest about you. If you have something that is called tortoise or snake, those are the not so good stars or deities. If you find those, then the intentions are likely not so good. If you have the tortoise there, it means that this person is very fake. There's something wrong about them. So what they're telling you is probably not true. And if you have the snake there, it means that they probably want something from you. So they have a hidden agenda. They want something from you that will only come out later, and it's usually not something that you want or that's pleasant, right? Now, if you have tiger, phoenix, moon, or hook, then it's neither good nor bad. You just have to be very careful. Yeah, so they may be quite okay, but maybe they have some baggage. Maybe they haven't really, maybe they're not really comfortable opening up their feelings. That can make it very difficult in a relationship or going into a new relationship. So there's nothing wrong per se. It's just that they are difficult personalities, for example. The tiger may be a little bit aggressive and dominant, not necessarily in a physical way that they beat you or anything like that, but they may just be very, very aggressive and very, very assertive and dominant, and that may not go very well with you. So it depends how much you like that. The phoenix very often is someone who is very argumentative and likes to argue about things. So if you are someone who likes to argue as well, who likes to fight things out, that's great. You know, we've got these couples who just argue all the time, but they're deeply in love. So it works, right? But if you have the phoenix with that particular person you're checking, then it's someone who is very argumentative and likes to talk things out all the time. Yeah. And you just can't take things too personal all the time. If you have the moon there, then it means that they have issues expressing themselves, and they have issues opening up to a partner, which is not necessarily anything bad. Yeah, we all have things that we don't like to reveal right away, or that we have trouble talking about because they're very close to our heart, or we feel embarrassed or anything like that. But sometimes this may cause an issue in relationships. And then if you have the hook there, very likely this person has some past baggage. So maybe they haven't quite let go of a past relationship, maybe emotionally, mentally, whatever. It doesn't mean that they're still with someone, but it means that maybe something happened in one of their past relationships that they haven't quite processed yet, and that can prevent them from having a healthy relationship now. So these are just examples. But so if you have the tiger, the phoenix, the moon, or the hook with the person that you're checking on, you just be careful. Doesn't mean that they are bad, not bad people at all, but there's just something that may cause friction, and you need to be aware of that. Yeah, where you have to be careful is tortoise and snake. These are usually the ones that don't have good intentions, right? So this is very easy. When that question pops into your head, or right after the date when you're back home, go to that website, check the chart at the bottom of the screen, scroll down. Where is Gung, where is E, depending who you're asking for, and then you check the deity that is in the top right. And then proceed with caution, or they're good people, go ahead, or maybe not so great. Yeah, that's very, very easy, and that is how we filter intention with Qimen Dunjia Forecasting. So if you'd like to know more about this, or if you'd like to get in touch with me, then here are all the details. I also put my details, my contact details in the notes. And please do share this video and comment. I would be really, really grateful. See you soon.